I disappeared. And I'm glad I did. Hello, and welcome back to Bitch You Can. Isn't it great to fucking be back? I am actually buzzing, like I am so excited to be back in my loft, ready to talk shit to you for 20 minutes. Like I'm so fucking buzzing. Oh my god, my wrist, I fucked it up. I don't know what I've done to it. It's very inflamed. I should not have done that. Anyway, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I don't actually know how long it's been. I've not actually counted. I feel like it might have been around the 6 weeks mark. I could be wrong. It could be longer. And I almost quit this podcast. Sorry. No, it wasn't like that dramatic. I very close to just kind of going, do you know what? Do I carry on with this? And it wasn't a case of do I carry on with it. It was a case of, honey, you just need a fucking breather. Like, give yourself some space. So let me just bring you up to date real quick as to why I have taken that time off. Let's rewind. I'm pretty sure it was a school holidays, not the one we've just had. It was the one before. The school holidays were in full swing. And I sat down to record, or I was going to record, and I said to Luke, do you know what? It's going to be so rushed today. I don't feel mentally, energetically aligned to film today. So do you know what? I'll just take a week off. Like, it's the school holidays. And one of the things you'll know if you're a long-term listener, my Huns, if you're a first-time listener, hi, hello, how are ya? Hope you enjoy. There's a lot for you to catch up on. I obviously tie my worth to how useful I am. Like, that's one of my things I'm working through, and I feel like I'm really getting to grips with that now. And I just needed that moment, so I thought, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. People are going to be okay. Like, they know it's the school holidays. It's all right. And every week I had so much pressure on myself to make sure I get this done, get it out for 5 a.m. on a Thursday and get it done. And I just felt so much pressure. And it wasn't coming from anyone else. It was coming from me. But again, it was that worth. I was tied to, I have to be useful in this podcast to be worthy. And unfortunately, the following week, we had some really sad news. My granddad got poorly. And unfortunately, it was a very quick turnaround. I mean, unfortunately for us here, it was very unfortunate how quick it all happened. But fortunate for him because he's no longer in pain. But he passed away like the week later. So I said to Luke, this week I have to, I'd taken a week off recording. And then a few days later, we was told that this is the final bit now, and none of us expect it's a whole different story, but none of us expected it to go the way it did and be as quick as it did. But he made that decision. Like, love you so much, my Apsy. That's what we call him, Apsy. But anyway, he made that decision that he was done and he didn't want to do it anymore. And I respect it, but it's really hard, isn't it? Because I said to Luke, like, I'm not recording this week because I want to dedicate to Apsy. Like, I need to go and see him. I want to take the kids to see him. And you know what? I'm so grateful I done that. No disrespect to the listeners. And I know you'll all agree with me on this. I'm so grateful I did that because I'm so lucky. The times I went to see him, he was on top form. And the kids got to have those last moments with him. I got to have them last moments with him where we actually was able to have a conversation and talk to each other. And I don't want to get emotional, but I'm so grateful that I gave myself that time. And then unfortunately, he passed that weekend. So again, I wasn't in a space to record. And I still was, completing the rest of my coaching within the aesthetics business builder. And I was just under a lot of pressure to be doing things from no one else but myself, and I was falling into old habits. I was questioning so much of my life, what the hell I'm doing, obviously because I put a stop to, as soon as Activated the event happened, I paused on the coaching and I was fulfilling the girls that were still in there. Big shout out to them, love you all so much. And there was just so many variables, so many things going on, so many signs from the universe to like, just fuck me, sis, have a breather. So obviously my family came first and my mental health came first. Me and Luke decided, we're going to team up, which we announced a long time ago, but I was going to do predominantly the mindset side, but it wasn't clicking. The puzzle was not puzzling, and we know we work really well together. So it's just so many things going on. that mentally, I was like, I'm so burnt out, and I'm still trying to recoup after the event. That was such a high, doing that and questioning, what am I supposed to do? Where am I meant to be? Am I making the right decision? Should I have ever quit aesthetics? Should I have stepped back from business coaching? Because then I'm getting loads of messages. People want to work with me. People want to do stuff with me. People are asking me, people that worked with me before, like, I want to come back. And I'm like, what's the universe trying to teach me right now? I'm like so overwhelmed because I don't understand what the fuck I'm meant to be doing. So then I'm like, is this all a waste? Have I just wasted the last 6 years of my life building up these businesses to go, now I don't want to do any of it? Do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? So anyway, I just took that time for me, and I wasn't really posting on socials. I just took some time to fucking recoup. And do you know what is the best thing I ever did? You are in overwhelmed city right now, and you're sat at procrastination station. Take some time, babe. Just take some time for you. You need it. Take it from me. You need that time. I jumped into my PT qualification. So your bitch is now a fully qualified level 2 and 3 personal trainer. Hi, hello, how are ya? Me and Luke obviously have paired up. I am now an online coach within Activated. Not just mindset, but also for your mind, your body and your soul. So the whole shebang together, which I fucking love. I have some clients on already, which is really fucking exciting. And I've had so many messages since I made my comeback on social media. It was nothing dramatic. I just started posting again. People are like, oh my God, I've really missed seeing you. People are saying, oh my God, you look so much happier. You look so, like, even some of my clients that I've not seen, because I haven't been doing treatments now for nearly a year. Some of my clients I haven't seen in about 18 months, 2 years. They're like, I'm getting messages. You look so content. You look so healthy. You look so well. You look so happy. It's so nice to see you. Like, you just seem yourself. Like, you seem so liberated. And I'm like, I actually feel it. Like, I feel so fucking good. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, fuck me, Amy. Whoa, yeah, I've got ADHD. I'm fucking neurospice queen. I've got trauma, fucking decades. I've got, limiting beliefs like every fucking person out there. And I'm not afraid to show you them. We're all like that. But the difference is I'm grateful to myself because I have the courage to ride it. I have the courage to openly put it out there and go, you know what? No, that doesn't align with me anymore. I'm going to do this. And who knows, in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, I might do something else. But that's all right too. I don't have to earn the permission to change what I want to do. It's my fucking life. Like, I strongly believe if anything in life you don't align with, it's time to move on. It's time to find something else. So I would say over the last few weeks, this has been the first time in years, if not decades, that I've actually completely stopped. Like, I know what you're thinking, Amy, you did a qualification. But in that time where I was like, well, I physically can't do anything whilst I'm waiting for my qualification to come through, I forced myself in them for 4 weeks to actually stop. And I haven't stopped. You know me, I've never stopped. So I was like, actually, do you know what? I'm not even going to bring the podcast back. I'm just going to have this time for me. And as the weeks went on, it got easier. And I got to the point where I wanted to make sure that I'm coming back because I want to. I'm back here because I want to, not because I'm like, everyone's going to be like wondering where I am and then I'm left behind, or oh my God, everyone's going to like question what I'm doing. No, I did it because I want to come back. And also, you know me, I only want to do it. I only want to do things that I want to do. And I only want to do things where I'm going to put my full energy in to help you and to push you and to inspire you. And if I'm not doing that for myself, how can I fucking tell you to do it? I truly believe the universe just went, fucking hell, honey, you need a moment. And I think sometimes in life, the universe, God, your ancestors, whoever, even just life in general, however you look at it, it's going to pull the plug for you because you're not doing it. Like, I had so much pressure built up. And honestly, when this plug just got pulled out, don't get me wrong, it was like sad circumstances. Like, oh, my darling granddad, bless him heart. Like, I think it's like when anyone passes away, right? It's when they're gone you realise how much of an impact they had. But we've been talking about it as a family. Like, he was such a main character in our family. Like, he was the king of the tisms and the neurospice. Like, that's where it came from. And like, we've been talking about our memories with him And it's something so bittersweet. Like, do you know what I mean? It's bittersweet, isn't it? But so yeah, I was like, no, I need to have this recoup. So that my life, the universe just went, bitch, no. We're just gonna pull this out because you need to fucking release. So come on now. Whilst all that was going on, I then was going to come back, but then I had Dubai because I turned 30 while I've been away. I went to Disneyland. We've had another school holidays. I'm about to go to Tenerife, darling, for me and Luke's wedding anniversary. Me and Luke have not been away on our own since, like, as in away, since our honeymoon 8 years ago. So I'm really, really excited. But I decided I'm going to stop performing my life. Stop performing. Like, don't get me wrong, I've never been one to shy away from how I actually feel, but there is them still, like, I'm not perfect. I'm never going to come in here and say I've got my shit together, because it ain't. My shit ain't ever going to be fully together, darling. So if you want that, I probably would stop listening right now. If you want someone who's actually real, who feels the same as you do, and makes you feel like you're fucking seen rather than a fucking lunatic, join us. This is what it's all about. But on a serious note, I had so many amazing, beautiful things happen that I just was living my life, and I just thought, I need to find myself again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to reconnect with me and all, you know, what I'm actually putting out for people. I need to really feel it. I need to be that example that, yes, we're not always going to have our shit together. Yes, I still have mentee bees. Yes, I'm still going to be overwhelmed. Yes, these old voices and these old habits are still coming into play, where it's like, oh my God, how useful you need to be is how worthy you are. But it's about how I switch from that. So for me, it was taking a break. And yes, my break was probably a bit longer than what it should have been, but it was long. It was what I needed. And I know long-term listeners, even you new ones who are here, hello, hi, love you so much. I know that you'll understand it, because we all need it. And if this can give you the courage to change a direction, or to, you know, give yourself that grace, even if it's a week, like, the world ain't going to stop turning. Sorry, you ain't the main character for the world. You're the main character in your life. This is your world and everyone else is living in it. But to everyone else, it's their world and you're just living in it. So start wiring that way and going, nah, what the fuck do I want to do? If I want to have a week off from communication, if I want to take a week off from fucking posting, if I want to take a week off from going to the gym, if I want to take a week off from counting my calories, if I want to have a week off of just fucking doing everything for everyone else, and I want to have a week where I get home from work, or I get home or whatever, and I just shut off from everyone else and put a face mask on, that's what I'm going to fucking do. And that's it. You know, you got to do it for you. Remember, I can't pour from an empty cup. I've said this multiple times before, and I do really believe that we stay in identities, not because we have to, but because we feel we need the permission to actually leave them. So for me, obviously, I left aesthetics, the treatments, but I went into business coaching, so I was still in the aesthetics industry. So I was still there, right? And then I fucking decided to activated the event, which was all around mindset. I mean, anyone who came, yes, there was a little bit at the end around business and strategy, but I will be honest with you, the reason why that was never meant to be in there. The reason why it was in there is because I suddenly thought, oh my God, all these business huns are coming and they're going to go, well, where the fuck's the business? And I put that in because I pressured myself to. I actually didn't want to do that, and that's me being really real with you. I didn't want it to be in there because I was already making that shift, but again, I felt I needed the permission. And like I say, I ain't perfect. I'm still battling old wounds. I'm still learning. I'm still healing. Like I said, I've said this a million times. We ain't ever stopped being healed. You never stop being healed. Whoa, you're never going to stop healing. You're never going to not be on that journey, because there's going to be shit that comes up yet that you got to heal from. So basically what I'm saying is, like, you're allowed to change your mind about your life. Do you know how many people, since I've made my comeback's greater than setback, since I've made my comeback, and obviously now I'm doing something different, because that was something I put off for a while. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to lie to you about it. Something I'd put off was really putting out there what I'm doing, because I was scared. Again, scared of the permission, scared to be like, people are going to judge me. People are like, oh, fuck me, what's she doing now? People are going to be like, oh, what the fuck? So the last 5 years were just a waste, or, you know, the last 5 years were a sham. Like, no. I'm allowed to grow, I'm allowed to evolve, I'm allowed to change my mind about what I want to do, and so are you. And I was putting it off because I said to Luke, like, oh, I'm just a bit nervous to put myself out there in this new light. And I almost felt like I don't feel I should be doing this. I feel like I should still be doing business coaching because, again, I've said this before, so many people had comments about what a waste. Like, you're so good at it, what a waste. It didn't bring me joy. The real joy I got was the mindset shift, the identity changes in these women. When they tell me they did a 10k month, I'm like, that's really good. But can you tell me about your nervous system? Because that lights me up. So that's why I feel like settling into mind, body, soul is where I'm meant to be. Like, and Activated, the event was so electric. It was so powerful, and I'm definitely going to do another one for sure. And everyone keeps asking me about that at the minute. Just give your hand a sec. But do you know what I mean? Like, I've had so many messages from people asking me, so many messages from people saying to me, oh my God, like, I wish I had the courage to do this. And then that's when it just instilled it into me. And I don't mean to sound like a big-headed prick, like, oh my God, everyone do what I am doing. No. Do what you want. This is your life. I don't know how much I can get it clearer. This is your fucking life, no one else's. You have to do what you want to do for you, no one else. You have to do for you. And that's the biggest thing. That's my biggest takeaway is if something isn't feeling right for you, change it. Sometimes you'll have to change it a few times to get to where you need to be. Sometimes you'll feel you'll get to where you need to be, and then you'll evolve more. It's you evolving. There's no permission slip. Like, for me, I was talking to somebody, I would have this conversation so much. But I was talking to someone in particular who's like, I've been doing this like 8 years. I've invested into aesthetics. I've invested so much money into my training. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't feel the joy of it anymore because I hate what it's become. And that is a reoccurring theme I've got right now of talking to people in the industry. And they're just like, I'm over it. Like, I don't like what it's become. I love being my clients, but I don't like everything else around it. I'm like, okay, well, let's tweak it then. How can we tweak it? How can we change it? How can we take away the overwhelm? Because 99% of the time, it isn't that you hate what's going on. You don't like your reaction to it. You don't like the feelings it's bringing up for you. So again, it's chipping away at this core and getting to the center and being like, what is it with me? And that's exactly what I had to do. The scariest part is when you're outgrowing parts of you that you're scared to let go. And that's the scariest thing. You're scared to let go of these things, but you're outgrowing them, you're expanding them, and then you hit this wall because you're trying to contain yourself. And don't do that. Everyone else has been doing that to you for fucking years. Why are you now doing it? For you to grow, to bloom, to blossom, for spicy mummy, hat to male, you need to stop fucking putting yourself in the box. Stop waiting for a permission to come through. No one has to grant you fuck all. You have to grant it to yourself, darling. So what I learned from my 6 weeks off is that the world don't stop turning, darling. The world didn't fall apart because I took time off this podcast. You've all not been, oh my God, knocking at my door, like, Amy, I need you. None of you been doing that. Actually, you've all been very supportive, and you've all just, like, over the last 2 weeks, so many messages of people being like, I really miss your podcasts. I'm actually gone through and started listening to them again. Or I had one amazing woman, she's like, I feel so seen. Like, she's not got, I don't think she's caught up yet, but she's like, I feel so seen. I'm listening to your ADHD one. And she said, and your podcast get me through on the cross trainer at the gym. And, like, you know, people saying, oh, these made my week. You know, this is what I look forward to. This, I've built so much. And that's just reminded me, like, why I actually do this podcast rather than putting the pressure on myself to make sure it's out, it's perfect, it's uploaded in time. Like, none of you fucking care if it's out at 5 a.m. on a Thursday. Really, you just care that I'm happy and I'm giving like this knowledge or this my experience and sharing it and making you feel seen, and you just care about that. Like, and I think that's the biggest thing I've learned. So I love you and I appreciate you and I'm so grateful for you, because I've said this many times, but yous have healed me in so many ways that you'll never understand. I don't mean that in a nasty way, it sounds a bit rude, but in ways that I could never even put into words, like to be able to share this and to be my authentic self and just to put myself out there. And I know I ain't perfect. I know I'm a bit of a fucking nutcase. I know that I'm a bit weird, and I know like sometimes I say things I think, oh, I shouldn't have shared that on my podcast, and I think, fuck this is the Hans. The podcast is a safe space, not just for me but for you. So thank you, like from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Thank you so much for, you know, just respecting my time off. Like, I didn't have anybody hound me, which was my fear of being like, oh my god, and I kind of just wanted to run away and go into a hole and like nobody. And at one point, that's what I wanted to do when I started doing Luke's social media, and we soon realised that's not going to work out, because I actually do need my own thing because I'm just wired that way. But I actually wanted to delete my whole Instagram and just go completely rogue. I wanted to delete everything and just like not have to show myself to anyone. And that's when I realised, bitch, you haven't done all of this just to do that. Like, if you do want to do that, fine, but make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Like, I was talking to someone the other day and they're saying, you know, sometimes you be so driven and you're pushing towards, you know, you're running towards that goal and you're being so pushed towards it, and that's amazing. But actually, sometimes we have to sit back and go, wait, am I driving forward, or am I like running away? So something over here that I'm running away from to be pushed forward over here. And that's really fucking deep. And the biggest thing is the rest didn't actually make me fall behind, because that was something I was really scared about. And we all feel this, like, oh my God, the pressure of being left behind. My rest, my time off, the time to recalibrate and understand what I actually want to do in my life, it brought me back to life. Like the comments I've had from people to say, like people, like I said, that I haven't seen in a couple of years, people that were used to be my old clients, or people that I haven't even met before, people that listen to this podcast, people that I see out and about on our weekly walk that we do, our community walk and talk locally, just saying, Amy, you just seem full of life again. Like, you just seem so vibrant, happy, light, like liberated, lighter. And I actually feel that way. So yeah, I feel really grateful for that. It's a new era, quite honestly. So we're going to dive straight back in with the Healing Girl homework, because it's been a hot minute since you've had your homework to do. So let's dive in. I feel like I've done something like this similar, but I want you to ask yourself, what part of me have I outgrown, but I'm scared to admit? What part of you have you outgrown, but you're scared to admit it and you're holding on to it in some way? Really sit with that. You don't need permission to rest, and you definitely do not need permission to become someone new. So, I'm back, baby. Bitch, you can. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for you just giving your girl a moment. I love you. I appreciate you. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.